a pretty good. That's exactly how long you want a league to be, I think.
Let's go with some Phantom because I'm not Uncle Moneybags anymore. Also, these fire a lot faster.
Oh yeah, I'm always like people like I don't know. Phantom is totally fine with me. Obviously, like the prizes are probably worse, but also like just such a less investment, and you can use your play points to join them. Like I'm all for the Phantom queues. Also, then you can draft normally. I hate having a rare draft. It's just so bad.
Yeah, I was off it after I had to take Blood Moons over real cards.
Yeah, for sure.
Pioneer has to hit Arena before they run another PT with it. Probably, yeah.
Oh, Abe is streaming? My son?
Who's your son?
Not my son. Abe Corrigan.
He's your son?
I've been hanging out with a lot of the young Magic players recently because I somehow, some way, I ended up on the Magic team with all the young people.
You mean like League of Legends team?
The Peppa Pig. Oh, not League. Well, some of them play League, yeah. Actually, a lot of them don't, though.
Oh, interesting.
Pioneer has to hit Arena. Are they doing Arena Pioneer? They'd have to print a lot of cards retroactively. Oh, they're planning on doing that, right? Going backwards?
Yeah, that they claim that, but I'm skeptical. Imagine playing MTG instead of League 2VH. I'm never going to play a MOBA again, VTCLA, because I tried that professionally in 2004 and I wasn't very good, and I can only imagine it's much harder now.
Yeah, I mean, it really depends on what you're looking for. I mean, I think he's like kind of trolling, but like, you know, all people here are like strategy gamers, right?
Yeah.
Like it's kind of wild. Whenever I go into League, like all of my friends that play League are like, well, all of them that play a lot are like high gold or platinum.
Yep.
But then everybody is like Masters or Diamond in TFT, which is like crazy. Like I just go to my friends list, like, oh, of course. Like Kazi's Masters, Marcus is Masters, like this guy's Platinum 1, this guy's Diamond. Like it's crazy how good we are at that genre.
You mean drafting because all we did was draft Magic forever?
Well, I just mean strategy games in general.
Yeah.
Like it's wild to me because it at first it made no sense. I was like, wait, everybody I know is Diamond or above in TFT, which didn't make some amount of sense, but it made me just realize how good we are at this type of game. And it challenges yourself in different ways. Like I'm totally down to play League, but I do solo queue, but I don't feel nearly like the accomplishment when I'm like doing well in solo queue versus when I'm doing well in a Magic tournament.
Yeah, it's different, isn't it? Right? It's just a different experience.
Just play Among Us. I've been playing a lot of Among Us. If people wanted to play, I'd play for sure.
All right, 6 in the queue. Still waiting at 6 in the queue. Okay, Ruben, I still have a whale or a blue whale of a deck I want to draft in this format. It has an infinite combo in it.
Okay.
It's Thopter Foundry, Sword of the Meek, Grand Architect. I still want to draft that deck. Yeah, you just make infinite Thopters. I still want to do it.
Yeah, I mean, Grand Architect was a really good card when we got it.
Come on, people, join the queue! But no one in the stream joined the queue. Just someone else joined the queue.
Gotta be patient.
Sword of the Meek is a rare.
What are you up to recently? What are you doing? Are you just
working from home every day? Playing some Magic.
Any new hobbies?
I watch a lot more like anime and read books and stuff nowadays.
Oh, nice. What have you been reading?
I'm rereading a bunch of old fiction that I used to really like.
Oh, nice.
Like
I'm also rereading a bunch of fiction just because like I try to go on walks or like jogs at night because I don't get to leave the house, but I like to go when like people aren't outside and just talk to my girlfriend on the phone, maybe listen to an audiobook. So yeah, I've reread. I reread. I'm almost done with the Stormlight Archive again,
Oh yeah, well,
and
that series was good.
I also read. What did I reread? I think I reread Name of the Wind like maybe a month ago.
That's pretty good.
And what else? I've been cooking a lot just because I feel like I've been like I wasn't eating so healthy for a long time in quarantine, and it was also like kind of expensive to order. Like I ordered so much food. I ordered food every day, once or twice, sometimes twice. Um,
Yep.
so yeah,
Nice.
I'm not like an expert or anything, but it's been nice to cook for myself, and I have the time.
Ooh, Grant
Playing a lot of
W.
Among Us too.
Grant W. Woo. I saw Siggy did that already. So like once someone else has done it, I'm off it. You can draft Splinter Twin, technically. It requires 3 cards. Ooh.
Oh,
Well,
sword. That's a good start.
I'm gonna take Auriok Salvagers too. I think this card is just like insanely good.
Well, let's take a look at the pack.
Yep.
Riddlesmith was really strong
It
for
was.
us. Oh,
I
Brimstone Volley is an uncommon. There's also a cast down.
Yeah. I kind of think Salvagers is better than all of those other cards though.
I don't think it's better. I think it's kind of a for fun pick, but if you want to
No, no,
pick
no,
it,
no.
that's
I
fine.
actually do believe it's better because of Chromatic Star, Pirate Spellbomb, Expedition Map. So
Yeah, but you just named a bunch of medium cards. Like the plan
no,
is to
those
spend
cards are
three
actually
mana to
good.
draw a card.
No, those cards are actually good. So
Pyrite Spellbomb is good.
yeah.
Wait, that sounds like a troll.
No, I'm not. I'm not even joking. All right. That's okay though.
That's fine. I think I probably would take the cast down, but
But there's also Executioner's Capsule.
oh, there was.
No, in the format.
Yeah, that's probably a good combo. I think
Yeah.
that actually sounds good to me. All those other cards, saying Chromatic Star is good. You don't want a Chromatic Star in your limited deck. That
That's
brings your
actually
win
false
rate
for this
down.
format, Ruben. I've discovered that. It's actually
Uh,
actively great in this format.
we'll see about that.
I'm gonna take Sculpting Steel over Thraven Inspector, which is kind of sad, but
Oh, we only get one card now.
yeah, we only get 1 card now.
Wait, you think Sculpting Steel's that good?
Yeah,
I guess we don't want to commit to colors. Rush of Knowledge is pretty powerful.
I found it to be quite poor, actually.
I guess there's no
Yeah.
like Mere Enforcer or something.
I think the best card in the pack after Sculpting Steel is probably Conclave Naturalist.
Yeah, Glass Dust Hulk also like would fit our deck maybe.
Yeah, but I'm gonna just
Unblock like it's a really good combo with Sword and Light
yeah,
Shadow,
I agree.
right?
That this card is just great.
It might table because you just play the sword, it becomes unblockable. Yeah, well, Sculpting Steel, I think it's fine. There's a lot of value artifacts. Also, there are a lot of bomb artifacts like Worm Coils and swords and stuff. That
Mirror
copying is fun.
Battlesphere,
Mirror Battlesphere, sure.
Sundering Titan,
Sundering Titan, probably fine to copy.
Shroom the Hegemon. There's a lot of random rare artifact creatures that are legendary. Like, do you know what Brea does?
No.
You should look that one up. Brea, Ethereum.
If it comes, I'll read it. If not, I won't.
It's a really good card. Tika's Dragon is not in this format. Brutaclad is nice though. That's the
We had Brutaclad.
Yeah.
It actually wasn't that good, but
no.
our deck didn't need top end. That was the problem.
Yeah, I think it is actually good though.
And we didn't have that many treasures. Also, that seemed to be like the obvious combo with it, because you could turn all your treasures into 2/1s.
Or all of your Scions into 2/1s. I'm gonna take Revoke Existence.
Okay, there's some other cards. Nothing seems good. I mean, there's Tumble Magnet.
Tumble Magnet's only okay, I think. I mean, it depends on your deck. If you're really aggressive, Tumble Magnet is great, obviously, right? But
Yeah, I mean, I guess we're trying to go white. We haven't really seen any white cards, but
this card's great.
all right. I mean, we'll see. It's not making our deck right now, so
But we're
you're gonna have
in.
to prove it. You're gonna have to.
Okay.
We're just gonna have to see it.
I'm probably gonna take Thraven Inspector here.
Wait, so we passed a tower and a power plant, right?
Yeah, but these are I hate that strategy.
Could be fun. Remember the Fallen seems strong too, but Thraben seems fine. Oh, there's an Uvenvald Mysteries.
I
I mean, obviously we're not in that
yeah,
deck, but
I don't love that card that much. That's really a black green card in my experience.
yeah, it makes sense. I mean, I haven't drafted all the decks, but it does look like a multicolored card.
Oh, real key question for you. How do you feel about Glazed Fiend in general?
What does it do?
1 in a black 0/1 from Shards. 1 in artifact comes
Oh,
into play, it gets +2/+2 as
that
well.
card was like really bad in that format, but maybe with a bunch of like 1 mana stuff.
Okay, so you didn't like it in that format, did you?
No, but there was like meme decks with it. Is Driver the Dead good?
No.
We do have Thraben Inspector.
That I think this card is like atrociously bad.
Oh, it doesn't
Personally,
have flying. Why did I remember it having flying?
it never had flying. It's from
There was a
Avacyn Restored.
yeah, there was a 4 mana 2/3 that did that.
That card sounds way better.
Is the Revoke? Is that better than the Gremlins? I guess because we're white. Like second
I
Revoke
don't
seems pretty
love
low
Gremlins
impact.
that much either. I'm gonna just take.
I mean, it looks like it might be great in your deck though.
Ooh, I'm gonna take Fencing Ace now though.
Really?
Yeah, really
Just
strong.
one sword? Oh, there's a mine. There's a mine.
Well, someone else can do it. We're not doing it.
All of them exist already. Is
Great.
fencing even better than Crypt Swap? This is going strangely.
I don't think Crypt Swap's very
strangely.
good. I've just had bad experiences with it. I think I'm gonna take Tumble Magnet here though.
Wait, isn't that Hana like kind of neat?
3 mana's a lot.
Pretty slow.
I'm gonna take the Magnet.
I'm pretty interested in Urza's Mine. I think that we should take it.
In our 3-1 Inspector Fencing Ace deck,
Or just mono white.
but Tron's not
Yeah,
even good in this deck. Like,
I think Tumble Magnet is fine.
yeah.
I would just do it because it seems like fun.
Oh,
Though somebody might start hate drafting. Interesting. Bloodbriar is. We have 3-Win Inspector, but that's it.
I think I'm gonna just take Lightning.
Yeah, you can
Greaves.
take the Lightning Greaves. Relic Runner might also end up being good in this deck.
Oh, actually, sort of prefer Relic Runner.
Yeah, Greaves is an uncommon, and we're not blue yet, but I don't know.
That's fine. Really? This is good with Salvagers too, actually.
Yeah,
For some definition of good.
it could be good. The problem is you need more than 2 colors to play that card, right?
No?
Is that weapon good with Fencing Ace?
No, because you
Oh,
need to have
no, you can't.
3 or more power already.
I wonder
What
if
is it?
Bullshot Gauntlets is good.
I
Wait,
don't
so
think
are we
so.
drafting the blue-white like equipment aggro deck or a control deck?
Well,
Oh,
Now
nice.
I'm-
We got that guy back.
now I'm drafting a blue-white aggro deck.
Yeah.
I may or may not play this card. I guess
Oh,
I'll
nice.
take...
We got another Gauntlets. Yeah. I think
Uh,
Vidalcan Infuser is just too bad.
There is a deck that uses it. I don't...
It does work with the Engineered Explosives, fun, but I don't think we're going to main deck it.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, Darksteel X. People really... Didn't we learn this last time that people really underdraft it? The Gremlins is kind of interesting too, but yeah, I think we're... The Glass Dusk and the Relic Runner both seem great now in the deck.
All right, so we're looking for... Even
We want
Mishra's
more-
Bauble would be good in this
We
deck.
want more swords. Give us another sword. They must be mythics, right?
Yeah, this is a mythic. There's only 3 in this format. It's blue, red, black, white, blue, green, I think.
Okay.
Is there another one?
Oh yeah, Chromatic Star
No.
can make Engineered Explosives more playable.
I
but
guess
yeah.
all 5 are here, actually. Blue, red. Well, Academy Ruins is not for us. I might just take Riddlesmith.
Riddlesmith, Sanctum Gargoyle seems like we could get there.
Okay,
Valor
so
Stance feels like it could be playable.
I think, from what I've seen, Valor Sense is only okay in the format as well.
Yeah, Riddlesmith synergizes with Sanctum Gargoyle, and Sanctum Gargoyle is like not amazing in our deck yet, so I like taking a card to ensure that it's like better. Wow, this was a pretty bad pack. I mean, considering we got 2 picks, it wasn't the best.
No, but I mean the cards make sense together.
Mm-hmm.
All 5 swords are in the set. That's true. Black Chromox is not very good.
Interesting. So there is Selesnya Guildmage. Is kind of interesting.
We have no.
Could easily splash for that if we're also playing engineered explosives.
I also really like this card actually, for what it's worth.
Yeah, but we're two colors right now, so I'm not really in love with it.
We might splash.
Like what? I'm
I don't
pretty sure I
know.
would take the Guild Mage, but
Hmm.
like there's nothing else that we even want. Like we're really gonna take an Ash Barons over Selesnya Guild Mage. That's just nonsense, right? Maybe I'm missing something, but
All right, I'll take the Guild Mage.
I think Ash Barons is good. I think it's a good fine to play in a 2-color deck. Like don't get me wrong. I just don't think we should take it over like a decent card.
Right.
Oh, Imperial Recruiter. That's interesting.
Is it?
Skinwing seems kind of like the kind of card that this deck wants.
I'd rather take the Relic Runner over Skinwing, I think.
I just think the Relic Runner is more replaceable.
It's not like no. What are you replacing with at the 2-drop slot?
I mean, we already have a bunch of 2-drops, and Relic Runner is like maybe the worst one. Maybe it's better than Fencing Ace right now.
I mean, I'm down to take some number of equipments, but
like we're playing an evasion like deck, or we're trying to, right?
But 6 is so much to equip. I mean,
yeah, but it's a 4-mana 2/2 flyer that then also has late game.
All right.
Also, we know that Relic Runners are going to go really late. Like I think
that's fair.
Oh, nice! Another Glass Dust Hulk.
Also, a Chromatic Star, which I really want to take.
I mean, I don't think we're passing a Glass Dust Hulk, right? That's a bit crazy, right?
It's a little bit crazy, yeah. And there's also the Pararate Spell Bomb.
Might table one of these random artifacts. Like there's another Relic Runner too.
We're gonna table like Cathodian or bad.
Yeah, well the Sentinel might actually be playable in our deck. Because we have two Glass Dust Hulks and a Tumble Magnet.
Yeah, we did get one super late last pack, so maybe that happens again. I don't think Sentinel's very good, personally.
Yeah, I don't think it is either. I'm just saying that we might actually table something here. Oh, another Glass Dust Hulk?
Alright. I think we're good on 5-drops now.
Wait, how many golems do we have? What does the Adaptive Automaton do? Nothing, right?
Nah, it's not very good, I think.
Ooh, Alabaster Mage is a common in this format. Okay, well we have a plan.
I don't think Alabaster Mage is good either. It's like a Goblin Piker 99% of the time.
Oh yeah, I don't think that's good either. I just remember that card being quite good, but that card was in like 2012 core set.
Yeah, exactly. That's very different.
Yeah, I know. It's just I was just saying I was surprised it was a common. Okay, I mean Darksteel Axe seems like great in our deck. Ichor Wellspring seems
it's okay.
Bad. Yeah, we want Axe.
All right, take the Axe, and I'm still looking for like. See, this is Ruben. I think you haven't adjusted. These go so late. That's why you don't have to place a high priority on them.
But we're happy to get this, I think.
But how many 4-drops can you play in a deck? Is my other point, right?
I don't know. 4, 5.
4.
I bet we get another Relic Runner. Like based on how last pack went, if not this pack, next pack.
Well, I'm not taking that bet. I think you're right, but I'm not taking that bet.
It just has to do with the texture of our deck, because even now, like the Auric Salvagers is not in our deck, right? So when we took the Skinwing, that was our second 4-drop.
All right, I'm gonna take a second Tumble Magnet.
Oh, there's another Double Striker.
Yeah,
Tumble Magnet. Tumble Magnet seems solid in our deck. Yeah.
It is solid. We have 3 Glass Dust Hulks. I'm gonna take the 2/2.
Yep. The interesting thing is like Relic Runner might not make the cut. You know.
I think it's going to. We have a bunch of artifacts.
Yeah. Also, we probably won't play Revoke Existence. Like, we need to play a lot of like artifacts and dudes.
I'm planning on playing it still.
There you go. You got your Relic Runner.
I'm not taking in Cloud Reader Sphinxes. I don't need more 5-drops.
Yeah.
If I take a 5-drop, I think it needs to be really good. You know what I mean? All right.
Do we want a Crypt Swap? Like 1x?
I'll put it in the sideboard. I'm not starting it.
Yeah, Relic Runners are weird because they have diminishing returns. Like it's kind of weird.
Okay. All right. I think we're good on Relic Runners now.
Oh, I think we should have taken the Sentinel.
Remember what he said about 5-drops? Oh my god.
Oh my god! Wow, that's sick. Okay,
Ruben,
our
I wish
deck's
I had the
great.
chromatic star, but should I just take both of these?
Of course.
Christ, I have so many 5 drops now.
I mean, Batterskull is nuts in itself. It's scary.
Yeah.
Are those like two of the best cards in the format? We just opened them
Yes,
two
yes,
mythic.
yes.
Wait, you can open two mythics in the same pack? That's fucking nutty.
One of them's a foil.
Oh, yeah, but
Wait,
can you
no, no,
normally do that?
you can as well.
Okay.
That's
Thing is,
kind of.
Chromatic Star is not a good splash for Scarab God. You literally need a land that actually taps for black.
Remember when I wanted to take Ash Barons over Selesnya Guild Mage?
Yeah.
It's looking kind of appealing now. That's all I'm gonna say.
I mean, you don't have that many blue cards. Like, we could very easily do a splash. I think you probably want, do we want Master Splicer?
I don't think so. I mean, I guess these are all golems, which is kind of appealing as well.
Yeah.
I think if I were by
I
myself,
think
I
you
would.
definitely, I think you definitely want Master Splicer. I would rather just put a Swamp in the deck than a Chromatic Star. Like, if that's the direction we're going. I just hate passing like a premium card for a Chromatic
I don't
Star.
think it's that premium. Like we also have salvagers.
Well, Salvagers is not in the deck, and it's not going to be in the deck because we have one Chromatic Star.
All right, fine. I'll take this.
Yeah, I mean, I think Splicer is fine. Wait, is the Sanctum Gargoyle a golem, by the way?
No.
Oh, it's a gargoyle. Right.
Yes.
Why did I think that?
I don't know. Next I'll take Mirror Retriever because we have 3 Hulks. It does things.
Yeah, you can cycle them.
This card's like pretty good too, but we can't cast it unless if you think we can just cut over our blue cards and play stockpile. Which maybe that's.
All the Scarab God is blue, but the thing is, the Glass Dust Halt cycles. So hear me out. Like, imagine we cut like all the Relic Runners or whatever.
But then
what
what
do our dark skill? I still think you should take Mirror Retriever.
Okay.
I think this pack's just bad. I don't think it really matters. I'm
gonna take Mirror Retriever. I'm gonna take Ancestral Blade now and be pretty happy about it.
Okay, seems good.
Yeah, we're not gonna play all of these Relic Runners. I'm gonna take Mirrorsmith and be happy about it.
Yeah, Mirrorsmith is good. It's interesting because like the cards that create tokens actually don't work with Relic Runner, which is like really sad.
Yeah, we can shave some of our Relic Runners now. Probably like.
Yeah, we're gonna go very light on blue cards. We're gonna have like a weird split where Scarab God is gonna be like kind of hard to cast because we're gonna have like two swamps and like 6 islands or something. Oh, Strix might actually just be playable in our deck, which is
no, we don't have that many black permanents.
Yeah, you have 3.
I'm gonna take this for the sideboard actually. I could also take this for the sideboard.
I think I would take Strix, but we don't have any 3-mana creatures, so.
Am I really playing this in my deck? Like, it's going to be impossible to cast.
I don't know. But I don't think the other cards are going in your deck, so that's the big difference.
These cards all suck. This is not good in our deck.
Is that Sanctum Spirit playable? Probably not.
Not really. Also, look at how many 4s we have.
Right. Well, the Auric Salvagers at Kate is probably going to be cut, but yeah. Alabaster seems like a good sideboard card, but so does the Sanctum Spirit. And against any aggro deck, those both seem good, so I don't know. Whatever you think is better. The Sanctum Spirit might be good against aggro.
Yep, I put it there. I'm going to just take this. This is like the easiest windmill slam for me.
Okay.
Like, we need creatures, and this is one of the better ones because it's also an equipment. It's like 2/2 that becomes like +1/+1. It's like Lean and Scimitar plus Grizzly Bears. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, besides our really good cards, our deck kind of sucks, actually.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
2 Axes. Also 2 Ancestral Blades. Fencing Ace is just great in our deck.
Yeah, it seems good. Seems better than Relic Runner. Probably better than Mirror Retriever.
Oh yeah, Mirror Retriever's not great in this
I
deck.
mean, we have a lot of evasion, and then we have bomb. Like we have like 3 actual factual bombs, and 2 of them are colorless.
Yep. 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 All right. So I think personally, I do want to.
I think we should play the Scarab God. I'm pretty sure, right? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I think we have to play it right. It's like kind of ludicrous not
Right.
to. I
I think
think.
Relic Runner is probably bad.
Yeah.
Riddlesmith is I kind of like because that would let us like cycle the Scarab God, or it just lets us not flooded. We have a lot of artifacts,
I
and it's good with
think
Mirrorsmith too,
I'm gonna
like double
cut one
looting.
of each of the magnet and tumble and axes. I
Yeah, I
think.
mean you definitely should cut probably at least one Revoke Existence, if not both, since we're playing aggro, right? We want to play creatures and we want to play equipment.
Revoke is really good. Revoke is almost as good as like Shatter was in Mirrodin in this
That's
format.
fair. Yeah, maybe it's good. I mean, you have the Glass Dust Hulk, so you have a lot of reason to play these cheap artifacts. You have Mirrorsmith and Riddlesmith. Um,
How many swamps
this,
do you want to play?
I would guess that we have to play 2.
Yeah.
And the good news is like all of our blue cards cycle, so you could play
Wait.
5 islands if you wanted to.
Moto wanted to put Force in for the Selesnya Guild Mage. The Guild Mage is actually not great in this deck.
Yeah, no, we can definitely cut the Guild Mage. I think that's fine.
I think I'm supposed to and just play one of the Heroic Runners. Probably.
Yeah, it was probably a mistake to take the Guild Mage. But that's okay.
I mean, I did say that. Then remember.
Yeah, I mean we just disagreed. It's fine.
Yeah.
Also, we opened the Scarab God. It's like
But
kind of like.
But my point is, there's so many like insane.
I don't think so. Not in a
there
white
are,
blue.
actually.
Not in a white blue equipment aggro deck. Like it's just.
That's not even true. Like there's
like
so many.
would we play the blue red guy if we opened him?
Yeah, I would. I would just put it in this deck and like do the same thing.
Yeah, I mean then it's fine. I mean I just don't have that much experience with the format. Wait, are you doing the 16 land thing again to me?
We have 3 cyclers. We have a Riddlesmith. We have a 3-man Inspector. It's not a boomer thing. Trust me. It's the London Mall has like warped limited. You just don't realize it yet.
That's fair. I mean we have a lot of equipment that are mana intensive. Are we sure we shouldn't be playing this Darksteel Axe?
I think I want to play it. I have Mirrorsmith and Riddlesmith.
No, sorry, the second Darksteel Axe.
Pretty sure I don't want to. I have
like
two
it triggers
Ancestral
Glass Dust Hulk. It's really good with Fencing Ace. It triggers all of like your 2-drops that care about like Relic Runner, Riddlesmith, Mirrorsmith.
If you wanted to do that, I could see kind of.
Eager Conscript? Is that even playable?
Yeah, it's playable. We need creatures. This is only 15 creatures. I mean, 16, 17.
All those are creatures.
But these are expensive. I just want to have a curve.
What do you mean expensive, Jarvis? You have 8 2-drops. 8.
Actually, now that I'm looking at this.
Yeah, the Strix seems solid too.
Yeah.
Because you have 3 black permanents. Or you have 4 black permanents, actually, because of the Scarab God.
I'll cut the Eager Construct. All right.
I don't think we can count the Scarab God.
Okay, this goes down here.
That's fair. Yeah, this looks fine to me. I mean, I think that. Yeah, I mean, 7 2-drops sounds good to me.
If you were playing by yourself, you would play 17 lands, wouldn't you?
I would definitely play 17, yeah.
Yeah,
But I would also play the Axe. I would just have like more things to do with mana. Because I don't think our initial plan is to cycle these Glass Dust Hulks. Like, we're only going to do that. Like, I think we're in bad shape if we're doing that. Because I think that's one of the
just
good
play
cards.
45 cards, huh? I'm not doing that. Good try.
We have a Batterskull and a Sword of Light and Shadow. That's insane.
I wish we had a Stoneforge Mystic. It'd be so busted in this deck. Do you agree with that?
Oh yeah, I mean we have Batterskull. That's actually ridiculous. Also, we can just put it. We have a bunch of equipment too. I mean, we're gonna Sculpting Steel like one of our mythic rare equipments.
The thing about Sculpting Steel that I think people don't realize is that it's so good versus like opposing artifact bombs as well.
Oh yeah, like I wasn't ever thinking about cutting it just because we already have our own. We have Glass Dust Hulk. We have a lot of cards it's already good with.
Yeah, cloning your Hulk is like kind of insane, actually, right?
Yeah, I mean it's just really efficient. Normally those cards kind of suck because your opponent they can like, for instance, like kill the best thing in response. But I think there's enough good things laying around that'll be good. And if our opponent has none, we can maybe even sideboard out.
I don't think I would ever cut Sculpting Seal from this deck.
Yeah, we have too many bombs, and it's too good with Glass Dust Hulk too. All right, this hand looks great. Were our lands like this last time we played this format?
No. The answer is they took out the Noah Bradley lands because of politics, but that's okay.
That's fair.
And that's all I'm going to say about that. That's a pretty good draw, actually.
Of course, Darksteel Axe. If Darksteel Axe is not a good draw in this deck, I would be shocked. Oh, sick.
So I can use all my mana to do both of those, which is a lot better, I think. Is there a removal spell for 2 anymore? I can't remember.
They're playing green-white, so... If it's a removal, it's a flash creature. Or I guess there could be, like, Blessed Alliance. Actually, I think there is Blessed Alliance.
No, there isn't.
Even if there was, I don't think that card would be that playable.
Ambush Viper is not in this format, no.
Yeah, it's the Hood. The Hood Hydra is the card.
Yeah.
Headache Star, I'm terrified. I'm feeling we just play the Sword of Light and Shadow.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're just dead. I guess they could start playing the green FTKs that kill artifacts. But I don't think equipping is good enough. And I think YOLO cycling is like really, or YOLO sacking the clue also kind of sucks.
I think YOLO sacking the clue is like maniacal this turn.
Yeah. Because even if somehow they deal with our board, like we have a strong late game too.
Why did they cycle Chromatic Star end step?
Why not?
There's no reason to do that, right? You should always main phase it, pretty much. Oh, that was good.
Equip the non-artifact, equip the 1/2 with that, and then equip the mirror with the Darksteel. Or you could go for a cycle to try to Scarab God.
I'm gonna cycle that clue.
Yeah. Well, they're at 14. If Crushing Vines, sure.
Okay.
I actually like Equip. Now they're tapped down, I love Equip.
Yeah.
Because it's just so much damage.
And if they play an artifact creature to try to block, we get to kill
Why is Chromatic Star in their deck? I don't know. I mean, my argument is why is Chromatic Star in any person's deck? But I think there's like Orcish Vandal. There's a lot of good synergies with it.
Auriok Salvagers.
Not convinced that's good. I'm still not convinced that is good.
I've had it so many times. Like,
I mean, we literally first picked an Auriok Salvagers with intent to make it work, and it didn't. So I think that there are decks that get there with it.
Mirrorsmith is a reason to play Chromatic
Star. Yeah, Mirrorsmith, Riddlesmith. Like, there's also Galvanic Blast. There's just like a lot of random things that are like, hey, artifacts matter. I guess Galvanic Blast is a little like iffy, but if you had a few Galvanic Blasts, it's kind of free, so to speak, to play the Chromatic Sphere. So,
well, also Chromatic Star, I think, it just lets you splash an unbelievable card like the Scarab God. Is what I'm saying, or Merciless Eviction, or something like that.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, it's weird with the Scarab God because you kind of need more black mana, but then again, it does still come back to your hand, and then maybe you can play it later. That's why I didn't want to take Chromatic Sphere. Like, if it was like any other fixer, like I was totally down to take it.
Like Ash Barons,
that was AFK or something.
The Ash Barons over that Selesnya Guildmage made.
Oh yeah, that was an awful pick because the Selesnya Guildmage, like, we didn't have nearly as many 2-drops at the time, but we kind of knew that we were going into an artifact deck.
Yeah, I foresaw that happening too. I just said it. Remember?
It's weird though because we're so unbelievably happy if we open the Scarab God, but at the same time, we're not set up as well for it. And weirdly enough, our mana actually isn't that bad. We're basically a mono white artifact deck that has the Scarab God in it.
All right, Ruben. Since our Steelers opponent is tanking, you have to say something about the Pittsburgh Steelers, and I'm going to use the rest real quick. So, beyond that, just say something about the Steelers.
The Steelers? I don't
Oh
really
no,
know
they're
much
back.
about football anymore.
They're back. They're back. All right. Oh, is that why you? That's why you quit the Goof League, or are you still in the
Yeah,
Goof
I
League?
actually think I'm. Well, I don't know what's happening with fantasy this year. I think I might quit the Grizzle League, which is like a fantasy football league with Magic players that I've played with for 7 years. Because the last 3 years of fantasy football, I haven't paid attention to. But I was always traveling for Magic, so now that I'm not, I might still do it
All right, this
because
is
the
a good
20-person
revoke
league is really
target
fun.
because they don't
Yeah,
even get the card.
yeah, I like revoke, attack. Guess there's no reason not to cycle now, really.
I'm gonna cycle the clue, not the glass
Yeah, because you
festival.
could draw land, and then you want to maybe Glass Dusk or something.
Why were they AFK for so long?
It's Moto, it happens. Ooh, that's a solid one. That deals
It
with the
is.
Scarab God.
Not right now. It doesn't. It deals with Interesting.
So they're forced to block. I think we just attack with both and play
And play
Skinwing.
Skinwing. Yep.
They're at 1, yeah. Have to deal with a flyer.
They only have 4 cards in hand. Where did all of their cards go?
I mean, they've been. We revoked one of them.
Yeah, we revoked one.
They have 2 things in the exile zone. Oh, Clone Shell did one of them. Yeah, I mean, they just played 3 cards. Maybe they mulliganed.
Well, they're still dead to that. This flies.
Yeah. Yep, they sure are. Yeah, maybe they had to use the restroom. Happens.
Sweet.
That's exactly what we needed.
It is. Oh, whoops. Play the other order. Always loot.
Path is such a weird card.
What is?
Path. I feel like for a long time it was just accepted as such a good card when it was probably a lot worse than people thought. Though I guess like Splinter Twin and stuff existed, so there was like good reason that you kind of needed it.
Yeah, so where did all of their life points go?
We've been smooshing them. Oh no, they're stabilizing. No, if we draw a land, we just have lethal.
No, but I don't want to do that because of Crushing Vines. I think I'm going to just play the Scarab God.
Yeah, because we can lethal them on upkeep.
Exactly.
Also, just for the tilt factor.
Yeah, they're definitely going to tilt.
Thought they were stabilizing, then we just play an unbelievably unbeatable card. Though they do have duplicate, and there's probably like they do have duplicate and path, so they actually have outs, but they've cast them both. So
Most decks do not have any outs this card, I agree.
we're gonna get the duplicate back. It's gonna be nasty. Remember when duplicate was like high quality card? It was like that was like the best kind of Magic card they made.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Okay, so EE is interesting if he's a token based deck. Like it's really good against that Genesis card, right?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna side it in. I think I'm
Might be better than Tumble Magnet because he's going wide.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Opponent's going wide, yeah. I'm gonna do that.
Also, we can just put it on 3. Like he's got at least 1 3-drop. The Revoke seemed fine. Yeah, everything seems fine.
Yeah, I think if we just draw normally, we're probably gonna overpower them, right?
Yeah, I mean, Crypt Swap's interesting. It's a green-white deck, but he did seem very tokeny, so I think we don't want to like giving him a token is kind of scuffed.
Just keep. It's like not
I think
great.
we have a lot of 2-mana cards, and also this is like, assuming we draw something to play before turn 3, this isn't the worst curve I've ever seen. Also, we just have our colors, though I guess we're really mono white. But basically, like, if we draw the Scarab God, then it's quite good.
The question is,
so we could cycle the Glass Dusk.
Yeah, I think I do now that I've done that.
Yeah, we should have done it off the island in case we had like Inspector or something, but it's fine.
Oh,
So now you can wait one turn because you could draw something to play.
they got duplicate. All right, no, I'm just gonna cycle.
Okay. We have more glass dusks too. And obviously you can reanimate that. But yeah, fencing ace, sure. Wow. What did he tutor for? Oh wow, that's we're gonna have to figure out how to get him to use that. Or them, excuse me. Gonna figure out how to get them to use that. Yeah, I like attack playing Master Splicer. Man, unfortunately we can't go up to 9 mana because we only have one black source.
I'm just not gonna play this until the duplicate's gone.
Yep. Pretty standard.
No.
Yeah, I mean it's a 1-for-1. Like we can block the reclamation stage with Master Splicer. But yeah, it still feels bad. I think we don't block because we have the fencing ace and we also have like golems.
I don't think I attack anymore, obviously.
Yeah.
Just need to slow the game down.
We have a lot of good cards. Like any equipment is good. Clone Shell, now Revoke is kind of good. Though we can ignore that for a while. We're at 19.
It's Double Masters Draft Renga. Doesn't the stream title say that?
The Scarab God does trigger the Relic Runner.
I'm just trading so fast.
Yeah, it's kind of a sus attack. It could have been right to trade the fencing ace. Probably not, though. If
Probably
we draw
not
like
because we have equipment, right?
Yeah, this might actually. There's no. If they duplicate this, it's kind of insane. But if they do,
No one in the history of Twitch has read a stream title. Then what is it there for? What is the stream title there for if no one reads it? I'm just gonna take this damage. I don't want.
Yeah, we're taking. We are taking. Okay.
It's not going great.
Not going great. We could draw engineered explosives.
Right.
Sandbagging in the swamp. Yeah, I don't mind playing it either. I mean, it's like, who cares? We can now draw another swamp.
Do I have to block this now?
You might want to double block it, actually. And then jump with a Master Splicer.
Like this?
You could take 9, because engineered explosives is one of our outs.
Okay, yeah.
We're going low enough that we have to double block the Clone Shell, I think, because like it's just gonna keep hitting us. And maybe maybe they feel far enough ahead where they duplicate something. Oh, they missed.
They didn't miss. They put a card under.
Oh, it goes to hand?
Wait, no. Oh, they just snuck through. Oh, they just got us. Okay.
What do you mean?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. No.
Oh, the duplicate was under Clone Shell or something?
No, there was just no creature under a Clone Shell.
Oh. Could we have even blocked it before, though? I guess
we could have. I could have blocked it, like... I could have traded with it a turn earlier, I guess.
That's fair. So we should be at 10. Yeah, but it would have been a trade. But yeah, I see.
They might duplicate this now. Yep.
That's good. Well, I don't know. It might be too late now.
It's not too late.
If we draw a cheap artifact... Yeah, the fencing ace is rarely seen. The fencing ace is keeping some of his creatures back. Some of their creatures back. Man, this is just brutal, though.
What happens if I do this? Take 6, go to 2. They have this.
I think you should jump with the Master Splicer.
But still make this block, right?
Yep. I mean, we want to draw a cheap artifact.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't have to be E, though. It might just have to be E anyway, so.
That doesn't do anything here. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play that. Can't make an artifact. So I'm basically dead. Right? I block there, and take...
Force a chump. Yeah, we're dead. We can scoop.
All right.
We only have 2 blockers, right? So
Yep. Okay, well, I feel okay on the play.
yeah, I mean, we just drew 2 fencing aces with none of our equipment. I'm gonna do this thing that you're probably not gonna want to do, but I feel like we should be playing both Darksteel axes still. But
What do you want to cut then? Like, the
I'm not
explosives
in
is
love with the
nothing.
I'm not in love with Revoke Existence, but also Explosives is it's really good against that Ooze card, and that's about it.
Yeah, I'm
But
not. I'm not.
we also have 0 mana, like we have the living weapon things, so
Yeah.
those are
I'm just
0.
gonna. I will do that. I don't think the double magnet's great versus them personally.
Yeah. Oh, I think the Double Magnet's awful. Yeah. I just think that Axe is gonna let our crappers trade with his like little bigger dudes.
Game 3 for some of the marbles.
Yeah, what are we playing for this time? I think I actually know the price. It's like 150, 150 usually, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's how cube drafts are. Oh, come on, opponent! Hit that submit button. You would like your play points converted to marbles? How do I convert play points to marbles?
They're 1-to-1.
They're 1-to-1.
But the trick is marbles are also play points, so
Alright. Our
it's
opponent's
kind of like a
our opponent's spending time, so I'm gonna use the rest real quick while they spend time.
okay. I'll hold the fort. And by hold the fort, I mean I'll read Twitch chat and Twitter. You're in the finals. This is the first round. We're in the finals of this match, game 3. I just realized that it's kind of surprising that you can't see who is like what the game count is when you're not in sideboarding.
No, this is round 1 of the draft. Alright. I'm in.
We are so in. Do we play the axe on 1 or no?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Like, because it doesn't really matter, but yeah. Maybe Sanctum Gargo just kind of sucks. Because the only way we can do the thing is if we cycle, which doesn't feel that great.
We have 3
it's a 2/3 fly that's also an artifact, so.
We've drawn a lot of lands.
Yeah, but we're rinsing. That's 6 to the dome.
Until they play Rex Sage. I was kidding because it's indestructible. Chromatic Star, what do we do? Good question. What do we do about that Chromatic Star, Rubin?
We win because it doesn't do anything for our opponent. Regenerate it? What does that even mean?
Great.
Yeah, not exactly what we wanted here. Though our darks are actually indestructible, so they can't kill it with the crushing vines.
Yeah, but I'm not.
Oh, we're not.
Yeah. But playing
They're
this
at
out,
8,
I think is.
Though they're at 8 life.
Yeah, I don't think it's great. They have Rex Sage. They haven't had a good Rex Sage target.
Yeah, so... they have Rex Sage. They have crushing vines. No, you're right. I just had to think about it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Look at this insane
Really?
synergy. Now I definitely think you pass, because if they didn't have anything before, they're not going to have anything now. They probably have a Crushing Vines or a Rex Sage.
They might just have to play Naturalist and Chump Block. Oh, that's not even a big deal anymore.
Wow, we're going to win by casting 2 spells? Just too much.
Why
I
did
think
they
now...
wait? Should they double block? I think they should have double blocked. Yeah. Now I'm playing it. I think.
Yeah, now we play it, because also like we're getting into the territory where we could tempo them out.
Like now it's a real cost for them to spend 3 mana to kill this.
Agreed. And we're still like not that likely to get something into our graveyard anyway, so it's not. The only problem is Rex Sage gives them a chump blocker. Like they have so many cards, but the if they do have Rex Sage, it is kind of bad because they will chump with the Rex Sage. But
yeah, we have 2 swamps for 1 black card, and our opponent has just conceded. Wow.
They had enough. Well, I guess they were just dead to the Sanctum.
That was kind of funny. We didn't do anything except like beat them up with the axe.
Can we do another axe? I just love that. You know that I just love the axe.
All right. You want to get the axe in?
I think so. You can cut whatever the heck you want.
Actually, Sanctum Gargoyle is pretty awful in our deck.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It does have flying, which is nice. Like, I would cut Revoke or the Sanctum for it.
Whatever likely they would have killed cast Rex Sage and killed their Ichor earlier. That's true. If they had Rex Sage, they just FTK'd their own Ichor Wellspring. So
well, they definitely didn't have it because they scooped when it would have saved them. So,
should I cut this?
No, I think that's better than Sanctum.
All right.
Maybe I haven't seen it yet. I don't know the obsession with Revoke. Like, I think that it's kind of like, I guess it depends on the context of your deck. Like, since we're pretty aggressive, I just think that it's not nearly as good.
I think it's better if we're really aggressive, actually.
Yeah, I do agree that with Hellkite about the Glass Dust making it better. It's just weird, though, because, like, that's not even that good for Sanctum. Like, it does draw you a free card, or it draws you a 1-mana card, basically, if you have it. So I don't know. I just think that we can put equipment on it. If we play any grindy matchup, we could very easily board it in. Because I'm not even convinced that Fencing Ace. It's been fine.
I think Fencing Ace is pretty good in this deck.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of awesome when you have Fencing Ace, Darksteel, and Skin Wings, and even obviously the swords, because it's just like they basically have to eventually, if they're not playing an aggro deck, they have to kill the Fencing Ace, or it's going to do a lot of work.
Right. No, we got an opponent now.
Let's join that match. Maybe I should have some coffee. Maybe that's what I was missing today.
It's like 6 o'clock. I'm going to put this hand back in the deck and find a different hand.
Yeah, easy mull. Double Swamp?
Okay.
Oh my god. So you ship the axe?
Yeah, I think so. Can I get that Sanctum Gargoyle back? Be pretty good in this hand, right?
Yeah, to just draw us more resources, yeah. Mountain. Okay.
Probably should cycle that on 1, I think. Right? Because our mana's tied up for a bit.
Yeah, you're going to go 2, 3.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
You're excused, buddy. Alright, can I have the Glassdust Cult back?
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's possible we could have waited 1 turn, because I was actually going to say like a 4th land means that we don't have to cycle it. But yeah, we're chilling. We get to loot this turn though, right? So it's all good.
We do. Oh, that's nice.
It's going to be interesting if we want to keep a 5th land or not on this loot. I guess you have the Cycler. Sure. Somehow we actually don't care that much. Oh, but Glassless Dulk synergizes with... I would discard Plains. It's greedy, but you have Skinwing and Glassless Call. Like Skinwing loots and then Glassless Hulk cycles. But yeah, I forgot about this Glassless Hulk Sword and Light and Shadow synergy. Mechanist? Oh, no.
Alright, I found a card I really want to discard now.
Yep. Skin Wing. Windskin. Okay. Discard the
Might be
relic
better to
card, right?
discard Revoke, actually. Oh, probably
They're playing
not.
a historic deck. You
Yeah,
could always discard that next.
right.
Man, Joyra seems insane.
It's very good. That
Oh,
card's
and
less
Joyra's
good.
familiar? Oh my god, they're popping off. Well, until they play a bunch of 1-mana things.
Our deck does not have a lot of ways to kill that card.
Yeah, we're going for face.
Hmm.
I think it was still right. So
I'm gonna
I
cycle.
honestly, I think revoking is fine this turn anyway because we really want to get that familiar out of play because they just missed a land drop. I mean, we can beat value with card quality. The problem is, yeah, they might have answers, but we'll see. Scarab God, the Scarab God, excuse me, is not that easy to answer if they don't counter it.
Right.
Oh no. Oh no, they just netted a card, Jarvis.
Do you think Chromatic Star looks good in their deck?
I mean, they've got Metallic Rebuke and stuff, so yeah. I mean, we're just gonna hopefully draw a land and then play the Scarab God.
The OG, the TSG, OG. Force of
God,
Will?
this is so decent.
What if they have Force of Will?
I don't think it's in there. I think it's Force of Negation, right?
No, it's Force of Will. You're just gonna have to trust me after doing like however many.
I've done only the drafts that we've done.
Yeah, exactly. I've done.
Is Force of Will finally like not worth any money?
It's like 20 tickets. This is my 22nd draft.
This is looking pretty nice if they don't do something.
This card is not that easy to answer, if I recall correctly.
Well, from blue-red, yeah. I'm trying to figure out what
they could have Frogify, but we have Revoke for Frogify. So it's pretty nice.
And we're at a pretty healthy life total, so there's like no way that they can tempo.
This
yeah,
is
that's not going to do it.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, they're going to draw a lot of cards, but we get Glass Dust back. Also, we could revoke that. Also, we could revoke the Sickle Slicer. We got options. Galvanic Blast. What is 1 red?
Oh, that does it. But they did it at the wrong time. Unless if they have a Rebuke. I'm going to trade here.
Well, it's just...
I don't think I need this anymore.
Okay.
Or is that crazy?
It's a little crazy, but also, like, I'm a little worried that they can tempo us out now. They're drawing so many cards, but...
Yeah.
I think it's...
I think
it's a no block. Because we if we want to do that, we can just leave the germ back, you know?
Oh, so you didn't like that block, is what you're saying?
No, I didn't like it, but it's fine. So the question is...
Do I jam? That's the question, right?
I mean, they already played 1 Rebuke. Just a weird timing for them to do that. The question is, what would you rather have countered?
I'm going to jam.
We'd rather have Batterskull countered, but whatever. I just had a feeling that they didn't, like, do it at the right time. I also had a feeling.
If that was the case, honestly, they really should have cast it during their end step, I think.
Yeah, they should have.
That's fine.
Yeah,
I can't revoke it, unfortunately, but...
Yeah, we might die.
No, I can block it for a turn with this, at least.
Yeah, they've got the Tumble Magnet. So the question is, I think we just go for Batterskull, right?
Yeah, I think so. No, this is not a coward stream. We just cast our spells. Right. I want to see what I draw.
Play our other mythic rare to bail us out. So they can tap the germ.
But we have another germ to jump with, right?
Yeah, we've got 2 germs. 3 cards.
Germs for days. Cowards can't block?
Can I read the Sphinx? It's actually from colored spells.
No, it's
right?
hexproof from mono-colored spells. You can still block.
Yeah.
Ooh, they might spell block that.
Yeah, that puts us to 3.
Why 3?
Well, if they tap the germ. But I think
sure.
they're going to tap the germ on our turn. So, yeah, we're dead to Galvanic Blast now. Oh, we're dead.
Oh, that's not great.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of knew like they could tempo us out. They just drew a million. They drew a million cards.
Yeah.
Turned out to be a really good block with the Riddlesmith, though.
I had a feeling this might happen.
Well, yeah, I mean, I had a feeling too. I actually wasn't. I don't know if I said it or not, but I didn't feel like we were particularly favored. Like as soon as they did Lightning Axe, I was like, man, it's going to be really slow. So, oh no, they have Sculpting Steel.
I think it's actually better for them to make a Sphinx. Yeah, you should just make a Sphinx there. I think a large portion of the time, because we can't beat those 5/5 flyers. All right. I believe we've lost this game, but that's okay. I think destroying that land ended up costing us, but I'm not sure.
I don't think it was wrong though. Like I'm it's kind of weird because ooh.
That doesn't do anything. They just tap our fire and we die.
I was gonna say that I've had situations come up like this before. Like I literally lost a match to Owen because I Tormenting Voiced my 4th land away. Or sorry, on turn 2, I Tormented Voiced my 4th land away, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'd never hit my 4th land. And it would have been an easy win if I just like discarded something else. So what do we know? We probably want Crib Swap.
Yeah, I hate the card, but I think it's actually good. I'm going to take out Tumble Magnet in this matchup, I think.
Yeah, it's okay-ish against the 7-drop, but yeah. Is the Sanctum Gargoyle good in this matchup? Just like a slow matchup? I mean, that game was really, they just had a Joyride. We had no pressure. I guess we had no pressure because we discarded the 5th land.
No, I'm not going to bother with Gargoyle. I think I'm just...
Maybe it's so hard for us to lose that discarding the 5th land actually is bad. Though we might have lost anyway if they had like Lightning Axe and stuff and Metallic Rebuke and stuff.
Well, it took us off a turn from... We basically had to spend...
Yeah, we were a turn behind.
Yeah, we were a turn behind, so I think it was pretty costly, actually. But I don't know if...
Yeah, but there's real potential for, like, Flood Out, though. That's the thing.
Right, exactly, yeah. But maybe that's okay, given we... Wait, why is... My thing was freaking out. Oh, that was weird. Well...
Nice.
This is never a mulligan, so I'm not going to mulligan.
Right. So I think we don't axe this time.
Agreed.
Because we actually have the Mirror. The Mirror Smith. Mirror Smith is cast, which is real nice.
It is?
Man, Mirror Smith is so good.
No! I need that. Alright, whatever. Try to beat them up with this Strix, I guess, right?
Yeah, it's fine. We Strixen. What if we swap the crib with this fucking changeling? How would you feel about
that? I want to play around Rebuke, actually. Is that crazy?
It's a little crazy because Splicer is such a good play, but I don't hate it because you have such a clean way to play around it by playing the Darksteel. The thing is, it does play into other stuff, but we didn't see like a Galvanic Blast, and
right.
And it's actually not a bad trade if he's blasting our Sphinx or our Strix. So yeah, like if we didn't have the axe, then I think it's ludicrous not to play something. Does that make sense?
But
yeah.
this play just, yep. Okay, so we got.
Okay, that's good.
Do I
Yeah, this is
crib
great.
swap this turn, or do I just play my golem?
I think you immediately crib swap it. Though he didn't play that many cheap things. Or they didn't play that many cheap things. I'm pretty sure that you should crib swap it now.
Okay.
Because we basically sacrifice the ability to win a long game if we go for the splicer play. We're basically saying we are going to win on tempo. And I think that there are some scenarios where we go late here.
Well, a single Pyrite Swallow just breaks up that entire plan. So
right, we just have like flyers though. We just have like Skin Wing, which will give us flyers forever. Yeah, and Tumble Magnet.
Yeah. So
we have 2 Tumble Magnets.
Yeah. So this was probably good.
This is good though. I mean, they're gonna have to start using that. We can resolve. Nice.
Yeah, I want to see if they tap. That's the loudest rebuke I've ever heard in my life. To not tap right there, right?
So you want to pass, or you want to just play a Skin Wing?
I'll just play a Skin Wing into it. I don't care about that.
Yeah. If we had one more land in hand, we could if we had a land, it's a good actually learning opportunity. If we had land in our hand, I think we just probably play nothing because
you
we
could draw
go up to
another
7.
land. Yep, exactly. Yeah. But here I think it was just a slam just to play a Skin Wing, obviously.
This also gives us the freedom to play like anything now.
It's a really good thing that I didn't play anything that they could rebuke on that turn 4.
Yeah, no, it was a great. We've played pretty well so far.
Well, that's good. Okay, so
you play the Hulk.
Yeah,
it just has a lot of toughness, which is nice.
Still dies to a braid.
That's true. Though, like now, if we splice her, it's going to be a 5/6, and if they don't have an answer to that, they're going to 4.
Is that even better than playing Skin Wing?
I like Skin Wing. I like both. I don't know. Splicer's better against another rebuke, but they didn't rebuke last turn, so they'd have to have drawn it, right? So yeah, I like. Yep. Man, Darksteel Axe is just so nice. Literally just dealt 10 damage to our opponent this game, or not 10, sorry, 8 damage. I don't like the re-equip, but that's okay. I mean, they're at 4. Like they have the 1/1, so Bone Splitter have common. Well, yeah. Also, it's indestructible, which is not irrelevant.
It's actually very relevant in this format. All right.
I don't know if it's very relevant, but I think it's somewhere between, right? It's like nice that it can't be dealt with. And once you have infinite mana, like once you have enough mana to always move it around, it's just quite strong.
I'm just gonna leave it alone.
Everything seems solid.
Yep.
If anything, no, I don't see anything. That's good.
My screen was like jumping back and forth weirdly, if you saw that.
Yeah, I saw that.
That was weird.
I'm getting coffee after this game. Good gracious.
Do you have it downstairs?
It's in the kitchen, which same floor, but essentially, yeah. I'm got a cold brew.
Cold brew for Stevie Rube.
Yeah, I just have a bunch of cold brew, and I drink it just straight with milk. Well, not straight with. I guess I drink it with milk, but no sugar or anything. It's pretty good.
That's nice. You're getting your calcium and vitamin D.
Yeah. Vitamin D.
Vitamin D.
Okay. So, are we gonna get there this game?
Oh yeah, I read about the PBR hard coffee. I'm not interested in that.
I don't drink. I know Jarvis drinks a little bit, but
a little bit.
I'm in the Zoomer camp of like alcohol just tastes bad to me, so I very rarely drink. Like I used to drink at the Pro Tour after parties, but those stopped happening. So which is a damn shame, by the way. But yeah.
Jarvis drinking stream. I don't have any alcohol in my house since COVID started, and I'm not going to. Oh, you like the taste of alcohol, but you don't like being drunk? That's kind of understandable, actually. Being drunk is sort of unpleasant.
No, opponent, please.
Look, you should just go grab the milk, the cold brew real quick.
Think so?
Yeah, we'll take you like a minute or two.
Yeah. But do I trust you not to keep a one-lander? All right, chat. You're gonna have to make sure that Jarvis doesn't randomly keep a one-lander while I'm gone.
Chat. Can you trust me, chat? Hand sucks, keep. Yeah, exactly. Alright, now's a good time to mention, if you enjoy the stream, hit that follow button, hit that sub button, and if you're a first time Twitch subber, is 20% off this month, so... You'll fight the urge with caps lock. This is why I told Steve to go get the coffee. I knew this would happen.
I made it back.
They're not even here yet. I told you.
Milkshake? Man, should I cheat tonight? Should I get a milkshake? That sounds really good.
My opponent disconnected. Alright, that makes sense.
That does make sense. Classic MTGO. Yeah, I mean, he probably, or they probably hadn't restarted MTGO in a while, and then it just got him.
Just got him right.
What do we do? What do we do in the meantime? We ever play like Scriblio or anything? Oh, nice, they're back. Oh, nice, we have mana.
This hand's great. Do you agree that this hand's great?
I think it's fine. Like, you have a Brittlesmith and a Fencing Ace without enablers, but it has all of our colors, and it has a removal spell. Kind of. I guess it can kill a Tumble Magnet. Can't answer a Joyra. Sandbag?
Yeah, I think I want to loot on turn 3.
Yeah, seems pretty clean.
Or
no, you could go for the aggressive loot to try
try
the aggressive play, where you
play Fencing Ace on 2, right?
Yeah, if they just have a Tumble Magnet in play, it might be okay. I mean, I definitely like Fencing Ace first because it just gives us the options. It's the same amount of damage, and we're much more likely to attack with the Fencing Ace. Imagine, I mean, this is just a good thing to think about for those of you watching at home. Imagine they play like a Cathodian or something. This just gives us the option to, now we can play and equip the Dark Seeds. I think we might actually want to loot though, so I think we just revoke the Sickle Slicer and attack because we have 2 revokes now. What do you think?
Yeah. My concern is if they play Joria next turn. We're not in great shape versus that, but
so you want to just axe equip to be more aggressive? I think that's fine too. The problem is we're losing out on a loot, which I guess
I'm actually thinking about Riddlesmithing axing.
Oh, and then we maybe pitch one of the revokes?
Yeah.
Can't pitch Swamp. There's no way. Probably don't want to pitch Glass Dust Call because we can always cycle it if we need to.
I'm actually going to do that.
Yeah, that makes sense. Also, we might want to revoke something else.
Yeah,
but it's just weird. Like, what are we even hoping to draw? Like, if we draw a land, we'll discard it. If we draw one of our bombs, it's weird. I guess we can pitch a revoke. We don't need to. I know you're gonna hate me, but I'm pretty sure we discard a land. I know that we got burned before, but
No, I think it's still correct actually.
because we don't need to Glass Dusk on 5, and next turn we're gonna revoke Equip, basically no matter what. Well, I guess we could draw like a Skin Wing or something.
Right.
But yeah, if we draw more looters, then we're gonna get to 5 mana, and we don't want to flood.
Come
So
on,
if
no
we lose in the
Joria,
same
no
way
Joria.
again,
Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with that as long as it doesn't add to the
yeah.
board, right?
I mean, we're putting them to 12 this turn. We're in great shape. Though, yeah, now it is a bit sus. Well, we didn't know they were just going to do nothing this turn. Because we might not be able to Glass Dusk the turn after. Though, this is a ton of pressure.
It is. Whoa.
Holy cow.
That's maniacal, I think. Oh god, not like this.
No, you're doing well. Just revoke Equip.
Wait, what if I just cycle revoke?
You want to miss out on 4 damage and the fencing ace being equipped forever?
Sure, that's true.
You could equip cycle, but I think Glass's Hulk is like last game. Like we're gonna put them pretty low, and then the Glassless might finish.
That's fair.
Also, remember that they have like stuff like Mystical Rebuke, so just getting the Sickle Slicer off the board might cut them off of more plays.
Right.
And they might just be able to rebuke the Batter Skull or whatever. So having that on turn 5 isn't that needed. The ace, getting the ace equipped is really important.
Cathartic Reunion, huh?
Isn't there a joke that like fencing ace is you because you were a fencer at Dartmouth or something?
Yeah. People made that joke. I'm not sure if it actually made any sense whatsoever, but
It really didn't. I'm sure there are other Magic players that are fencers.
exactly, that's the point. I did. This seems awfully suspicious. Oh, that's a perfect way to play around Metallic Rebuke.
Yeah, we attack. But most importantly, we protect.
Do we protect?
I don't know.
Lightning
Yeah,
Axe?
they're going to Gow Blast.
That's
I mean,
Lightning
huge.
Axe.
If they want to pitch 2 cards to kill our 2-drop, we can just Thraben Inspector. Do you crack clue or do you equip? I'm feeling a crack clue. Yeah.
I'm cracking, yeah.
Yeah, it's just huge if we draw land now. Okay, well, I was going to say you might want to cycle the Glass Tusk, but
No,
okay.
not now. We'll see what they do, right? I mean, like, because now drawing land doesn't change much, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, if you do land, you could have like Mearsmith with Mystic Rebuke back up.
This is
maybe?
the loudest.
Yeah, they have Rebuke.
Yeah, this is the loudest rebuke I've seen.
Well, they also just drew 3 cards on turn 4, so like all the things are lining up to them to have Rebuke, which is good because it means slow playing the Batter Skull is nice. I'm
gonna just play Mearsmith first, I think.
Yeah, land Mearsmith.
Yep.
Yeah, and we're just equip attacking. Oh.
Or I just do that, right?
Okay, that was our opponent was playing pretty well, I thought, until that.
I think I just.
Attack with both.
Yeah,
attack with both for sure.
I'm so happy with this.
Because it guarantees damage. It also gets his blocker off the board, which means like it gets their blocker off the board. Okay, well this is just nonsense. Oh, is there some sort of like deal 1 to 2 things or something? Like a twin shot or a dual cast?
Blasphemous Act is in this format, yes.
Oh, there's also Kadotha Forge Master.
Oh, Trash for Treasure on Sculpting Steel? Is that even... Oh no, it draws them a card, and they'll make a Tumble Magnet, right? Wait, did they not make anything?
They didn't click on anything because Magic Online.
Oh, wow, they didn't click on anything! And they can see... We take those, Ruben, we take those.
Yeah, I imagine they were clicking through the Icar Wellspring trigger and then just click through the next trigger too. Unfortunate. I think we were winning that game. I mean, like,
I
look at
do
our
too. Our
board.
hand is just
Also, land was good and spell was good to
yeah.
draw. So it was like you always love to be in that spot.
We had two broken 5 drops in our hand, so
Well, yeah, if we draw land, we're starting to make mirror. If we don't, we're just never going to run out of stuff.
Darksteel Axe is undefeated. That's true. We axed our opponent's questions.
Yeah. All right, this is for the big 3-0. This is for 50 players points. Jarvis.
And a QP and a chest.
Exactly. Those player points are going to be really nice, to qualify us for Worlds.
Don't forget the marbles. Yeah, it's for all.
Wait, have we ever thought of like doing a Magic tournament just with like our stupid friends?
I haven't. The problem has been no one wants to organize it.
Yeah, but we have some fun formats, like build our own formats and some. I see people have been doing those like you choose like 4 random sets and you create your own like kind of block constructed format.
Yeah, no, Pascal ran that. He's running it again this
yeah, I saw that you were in that and you lost because obviously, well, I don't want to crap on you too badly, but I think you made some questionable plays.
Oh, when I
with
lost to
Mind Twist.
Yeah, I played atrocious there.
It's okay. I mean, it's just not everyone's used to playing with Mind Twist.
Hold on. JW Holla just roasted me? Wow. If you're going to roast me and not sub, you should feel bad.
Jarvis has friends? I mean, I'm Jarvis's friend. It's at least one.
Yeah, Flash, World Spine Worm, obviously great.
Oh, Set Roulette. That's what it's called. That's pretty interesting. I really enjoy doing like rotisserie. I hate cube, but I really like rotisserie style cube drafts.
Oh, where you just have access to every card in the format.
Yeah. At work, we did one of them. It took us like 3 weeks. It was really fun, and then we never played the games, and it was great. But I built like a Taking Turns deck with I was like mono blue with like Baral, and I had a lot of counter spells, so I was just gonna like beat other combo decks.
Mm-hmm.
But I had like the Sapphire Medallion, all the time walks.
I'm going to mulligan this hand.
How did I combo off? Oh, right. I had Mystic Sanctuary plus bounce lands, so you could just go infinite.
Oh, this hand's great, despite being a 2-lander.
Yeah, I wonder what you mulligan here. Is it Fencing Ace or is it Revoke?
I'm going to ship Skinwing, I think, personally. Maybe it's Riddlesmith, actually.
No, I really don't like that.
Okay.
I think Riddlesmith is better than Fencing Ace, so I would chip the Revoke, or Fencing Ace.
No, we have 2 Revokes in our deck, so
yeah. There's also a percentage chance that the Revoke is just dead, so it's pretty hard to like mull to 5.
I don't think it's really that percent chance. I think is really low.
Well, yeah, I know that it's low, but I'm just saying, like, is that like an auto loss? I guess you have the Riddlesmith, so you can get discard it. Well, seems like we play against a lot of blue-red. Like, we drafted blue-red once, and I think when we drafted that deck, we played against blue-red, and now we played against blue-red twice.
It's weird because I think blue-red's actually pretty bad. Like, the reason to be blue-red is basically uncommons and rares, in my experience.
So I'm going to actually say something relatively smart. Even though I've only played 3 drafts, this actually reminds me of blue in Scars of Mirrodin block, where there were all these awesome cards that were like Metalcraft and stuff. There was like a tapper that you needed Metalcraft, but the problem was a good draft deck needed like 17 artifacts in it to make them work. So blue just didn't actually really work. I don't know if you remember this.
I do remember that, but I drafted blue anyways, and I would just get off the Volition Reigns late.
Hilariously, sometimes you got Volition Reigns or whatever, and that was one of your like non-artifact cards.
Mm-hmm.
But there was a sealed PTQ format, and literally 90% of the decks were red-white because there was a bunch of red-white rares. There was like Shatter and Arrest were commons, like Glimmerpoint Stag, and there was a bunch of FTKs that were uncommons, Oxida, Scrap Melter. So it just ended up being like everyone played the same colors because you played all of your artifacts, which was like most of your deck anyway, and then everyone played red and white. But anyway, that's what blue feels like. It feels like you won a lot of artifacts, but then your cards that won artifacts aren't as good.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
cycling here 100% of the time.
Mm-hmm. We have a backup ace. Okay. Give him this double strike.
I am, and I'm saying go because that's all I can do because I didn't draw land.
Wait, actually, can you blow up the art of the fencing ace? Just want to see. Okay, it is a he then. I was saying the fencing ace because you. Oh, I'm kind of surprised that's a mythic rare. Probably that's due to like opening it or something. But I feel like that card could be like an uncommon or something in the format, right?
Right.
Like it wouldn't be that broken.
It'd be pretty darn good, I think.
Oh yeah, I mean it would be great. Well, would it?
They got Riddlesmith, but they're playing Orchid Vandal because the Vandal's insane versus my deck, as far as they can see.
We're super screwed here.
Maybe. I'm attacking with my fencing ace for 4 damage this turn. This Tumble Magnet looks atrocious right now.
Yeah, Tumble Magnet has not actually been that good this draft. Though I guess we don't have that many flyers.
Oh, sweet. They blocked with the Imperial Critter.
Yeah, save 4 life. Though maybe we can grind them out. Like we're gonna get these living weapons in play eventually.
I guess I should just.
I would not equip. Yeah. I would not equip because
I should just force them to do it, right?
Yeah, because if they don't, we can start making a mirror, which seems pretty good on this board state. Oh no, do they have Brado or whatever? Okay,
that's worse for me.
It is really bad for us, but they are sacking their artifact to do that, so they're not getting. I mean, yeah, it's great for them, but what I mean is like they're not getting value out of sacking the Thopter now. The good news is we literally maybe just have a win with Batterskull.
Yeah,
but
I agree. But
whether or not we get there, it's another story.
Land. Okay.
Okay.
I'm playing Skinwing.
Yeah, I like Skinwing. Stops 2 of his attackers, and you can even just chump, maybe. Well, you might want to equip that germ, though. Let's see what his follow-up. Let's see what their follow-up is.
They dealt 4 damage, and we had 4 toughness of creatures, so I lost all my creatures.
It's kind of weird. I hardly remember that card. That was in the second set of Mirrored.
It was in Mirrored and Besieged. I remember because my first draft at draft day 1 at PT Paris, I almost took that over Consecrated Sphinx, but I didn't because that's like the wrong pick. But then Oliverade ended up with 3 of them, and I easily lost round 1 of the draft to him. Because if you just have 3 of this card, it's just like so stupid, right?
Yeah, I do. Metalcraft was so important in that format, though, that I feel like it was a bit different because sacking an artifact was more of a cost.
There were the spell bombs that cantripped when you sacked them. Remember?
Yeah, I remember.
So those were just like.
Oh, your opponent is doing things.
Okay, that's kind of cool. Well, they don't get anything back, at least.
Yeah, we just draw a land here and maybe just win game.
Yeah. Land. Give me a land.
Land. Let's us equip.
All right, chat. Energy for land. Chat.
It's just magic. You just press the button and you see if you have it, and when you don't, okay, that's actually one of our better non-land draws.
Chad,
are these Ancestral Blades actually good? Like, we picked them pretty highly, and they've been kind of unimpressive.
It was pretty good. They were forced to use like removal on our tokens.
Oh yeah. I just mean like I'm wondering if we want to play 2 Ancestral Blades.
I do. I think so. We have 2 fencing aces.
Yeah, we've been pretty punished for playing 16 lands often in this deck. It feels like.
No, a lot of these games we looted our land away. Remember, that's not a good argument for that. I think.
Why? I mean, we have Mirrorsmith and Riddlesmith, which are both like. Sorry, I'm not like salty or anything. I'm just saying like, I'm pretty sure that it at least the games have shown that how it's been tough for us. Though also 16 is not that much less than 17. Exactly. There's easily a world. There's easily a world where everything would have been fine. See if he has Rebuke, or they have Rebuke. Yeah. Not too surprised. Though I guess we're not dead.
No, this buys a little bit of time, so we can draw. Well, we can't even draw the Scarab God because it doesn't do anything, right? You held your hands up. The Spirit Bomb's a fake. Well, why did you do that, Arya?
Riddlesmith Fur?
Yeah. It
Yeah,
plays
I mean,
around
doesn't really
Rebuke.
matter. Yeah. But it doesn't really block the 1/3, so it's kind of if we draw. Yeah, okay, we're just donezo. Oh, it does block the 1/3. Okay.
We're not donezo. We're just not in great shape.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we could draw sword.
Sword would be pretty good, actually. Yeah.
Because we can go like equip Skinwing. Oh, we're out of tumbles though. Really could have used an artifact. I don't think we should have played the land, but whatever. I mean, I think we're just like kind of screwed now. Oh, we have to trade, so yeah, playing the land is fine. Dead to everything. No, the value.
We're pretty donezo, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
They're going for our face. That's kind of terrifying.
Yeah, they're just gonna if they have a tap or.
Well, they just want to draw a card.
Blast. Right, it doesn't kill your guy. It doesn't change the blocks, so
Right.
It makes sense that they go face. I mean, we do have the sword to gain us life. I wonder if we actually should block the Thopter Engineer.
I think we just have to take a risk. If they have another artifact, it's going to suck, obviously.
Because we can sword and get back a blocker if we draw the sword.
I think I just attack, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
I might attack and then equip
Yeah,
Skinwing.
you just re-equip Skinwing. Yep.
Because that gives me an out to win if their hand's just all lands, right?
Yeah, now Relic Runner even makes sword. Now we have like true unblockable. Oh, we're gonna trade it off. Well, they might not even attack.
Oh, do I have to play my land?
You have to play your land. Yeah, actually, this might have been a mistake because now all of a sudden random artifact is not like a good draw. Where
depends on what the random
before.
Artifact is, but
yeah. I mean, see if they just have an artifact anyway to end it. Yeah, okay. Didn't matter.
All right. I'm siding in Sanctum
GG.
Gargoyle versus opponent.
Oh yeah, they're really slow. They've got Thirst and Vandal.
This game was all about the artifacts on both sides, yeah. I'm taking this card out. It was like not very good. This is like
I don't think we want that. I'd rather put it in something like a.
I think I'm okay with this.
Spirit kind of sucks, yeah.
No, I don't. This card is just, I think, pretty poor most of the time.
Yeah, it almost wasn't good in that set that it was in, but Dominaria was kind of weird.
It was bad in that set, like very
bad. It was like the card that like tabled, and you would like, if you just started drafting, you would read it and be like, this seems pretty good, but it wasn't that great. Because in that format, like you wouldn't get that many historic cards.
Right.
Not nearly as many as in this. Because they explicitly didn't print like Spellbomb kind of cards.
Well, that sounds pretty good.
It's fine. We have the LOL Gargoyle, but yeah.
Do we? Are you sure it's LOL? You see what I mean?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, like, we just have like the 4-mana 2/3 flyer. Okay. So yeah, we're just gonna try to Battle Skull them, and then if they counter it, we can buy it back.
All right, give me a 3-drop deck.
It's kind of wild that we almost made it through the entire draft, and like our mythic rares have not contributed at all. Man, that is such an awkward draw because I feel like that kind of tempts us, but the answer is just no.
You don't think I'm supposed to cycle it?
I don't know.
Probably not, actually.
Maybe you're right. Are we going to
Actually,
play the
no, no,
Sanctum
no.
next turn?
Yeah, I'm going to play the Gargoyle next turn, actually.
We
Yeah.
played the wrong land, but that's okay. I mean, we only have, if we draw a Riddlesmith or a Relic Runner, it's like super scuffed. Also, the cycle isn't terrible because we could draw something else to play next turn, like a Skin Wing or a 2-drop, even like a Darksteel Axe or something.
Right.
Because I really think that like having the protection for the Batterskull is pretty important. Honestly, if we draw another land, we could wait till turn 8 to Batterskull, right? Because that protects from Rebuke and Shatter.
But it doesn't protect from Steel Sabotage.
Well, then we have the Gargoyle. Let's attack and see what happens. I mean, is it just he's got a or they have a Riddlesmith? Maybe we just play the Gargoyle now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna play it.
Because honestly, if they do rebuke this, that's the only answer. That does clear the Batterskull. And then with double Glass Dusk, you can wait till 8 to Batterskull, but it looks like they don't have rebuke. So that's good. They have Thirst. Oh, they could still have rebuke, but I don't know. They probably would have rebuked. What did they just discarded an LSV? All right.
They might have the Zombify, Artifact Zombify in their deck.
Oh, didn't they play that against us, or was that our last opponent?
No, this person also played it. Our Gervian.
They got back a Mere Retriever, though, didn't they?
Yeah.
And they didn't have anything else?
Oh, it's Trash for Treasure. That's cute, too.
I mean, we get to resolve Batterskull. We're chilling. Oh, is he going to get a 1-1, or is he going to make it big?
You should get a 1-1 here, I think.
We have, what, 2 revokes?
Yeah. Like, 99% of the time when you do this. So, like, it's already
big. It's a pretty cool deck. They have a Reanimator deck. Though that is not even a good thing to reanimate.
Oh, I've lost to this card reanimating Shroom and then putting in Sundering Titan.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Shroom is like... That is like the EDH classic.
I think I play Glass Tusk Hulk, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
I like Batterskull.
Why? It can't even attack.
Well, that makes them not able to attack either. And it also gets it down.
Right.
Well, I guess you could go to 8 mana. Like, what is your plan here? Because they could have a counterspell. And we could also, like, if they ever tap down, we could equip Batterskull onto the flyer. We could equip it on Offensive.
Yeah, that's a good reason. That's actually
also like once we untap, we could potentially even leave mana up for it.
Right.
Also, we know they didn't have Rebuke, and they've drawn a lot of cards this game. Like they could have had Rebuke that turn, but they chose Thirst instead to get their combo down. Also, you can cycle the Hulk. Like it might become something we want to cycle instead. Yeah, basically, there's the meme that like any sort of 7-mana 5/7 is
Hexplate Golem's the card
is like LSV because it's weird because LSV used to be a lot worse at draft. Apparently, I wasn't on the Pro Tour or anything, but this how the story goes was LSV was a bad drafter. These days, he's like an excellent drafter, and I think didn't he top 8 3 Pro Tours in a row like 2 years ago? So he's a pretty good drafter now, but he used to like play cards like Hexplate Golem, which was literally like unplayable. But it's funny because Shuhei's a really good drafter, and Shuhei loves Siege Mastodon, a 5-mana 3/5.
But that card's a lot better than the 7-mana 5/7.
Yeah, because there's a situation where you want a 5-mana 3/5. But yeah, that's the story behind that.
Opponent discard Treasure Keeper to their Riddlesmith. That's kind of terrifying.
Yeah, they have a pretty cool deck. I have to hand it to them. So they have Steel Sabotage up, so I don't like equipping. Yeah, this is going great. We have 3 Glass Dusks in. Hell yeah, this is just how we drew it up. We're going to dust the shit out of them.
Hopefully.
Hexplate Golem was the nut. I don't know about that. But it was even worse because like actual Shatter was in that format, you know? It was just like not a playable card. Okay, they do have a Rebuke. Sure. See, now we're happy we got our Batterskull in.
Yep.
So they can kill the Fencing Ace now and get back the Treasure Keeper. Can I read Treasure Keeper? It just flipped. It like cascades or something, right?
Yep. It's pretty good with Orcish Vandal, though.
Oh, yeah. I mean, their deck seems pretty good.
This is not a 5-mana 3/4. This is a 5-mana 4/5 unblockable.
Yeah, he top aided Oath of the Gatewatch, Shadows of Innistrad, and EMN. And then he later top aided with Phoenix when it was like not even playable anymore and it had no new cards.
Right.
So I think LSV put the myth to rest that he's a bad drafter.
That's kind of terrifying. They have a lot of Orchid Vandals.
Yeah, is Vandal, is that a common?
Yes,
interesting.
It's a common.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we're just winning in the air. Oh, nice draw.
Should I just equip to here so they can't double shock it?
Is that better than playing Glass Tusk?
Yeah, because the Glass Tusk just dies to 2 Orchid Vandal activations.
Yeah, they could have a Steel Sabotage, which like they only have 1 card though. It's like, do we just lose if they have Steel Sabotage?
I think
they
so. I think we just lose to Sabotage no matter what.
I don't think they have it, but I still think that because it could exist and we're still kind of just winning as it is.
I don't think casting this is actually good.
I mean, they're getting pretty low. They're going down to at least 10.
No,
I was in that. I believe it or not, I believe I was in the was I in the Goblin Slide draft? And then I didn't play against LSV. I have to look that up.
I think I'm just gonna equip. Is that crazy?
I mean, we know that it's just losing to a common card that exists in the format, but it does put it out of range.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
The reason I don't like it is because it's almost like we're losing a 4/4, which feels bad. And they can block with Thopter. They're going to block with Thopter and just sack and kill your fencing ace. This is not right. This is not right, Jarvis. There's no way. But it's okay. I mean, I just like we're just, yeah, just losing a 4/4 for no gain is tough. I mean, I guess they can't really attack us. Riddlesmith is really scary at this stage in the game because they'll just be able, like, any artifact they draw is going to be super good. But yeah, I mean, Glass Tusk wasn't like an insane play or anything, so it's not like. But yeah, it just forces us into this forced play pattern. If I'm trying to articulate myself, it just like puts us behind on the plan to like play it slow.
Christ.
Yeah, I was like, you played a land. That's strange. Okay, well, it worked out because he didn't have the answer, so he can't attack, or they can't attack, and then
they can attack for 10 with their 5/7s, but they can't attack with anything else.
Yeah, we're gonna guaranteed gain 6 back, which is nice.
No, if I block, then they just shoot it.
Yeah, you can't block the 5/7.
Yeah, no.
They can also sack the Mirror Retriever. Well, we're gonna gain 6, so maybe
I think I'm actually gonna cycle one of these Glass Tusk Hulks, looking for more creatures.
We might want to cycle both, because I think what we want to do is just play. Well, they're unblockable, but we want to play Skinwing and be able to maybe equip something to threaten lethal. Man, Discord is just bumping. Who's messaging
Ben
me?
says he loves your hair.
Ben says, I love my hair. Thank you. That makes me feel good because people were like making fun of me earlier. Though it wasn't fully dry earlier. So when people were like, it's like a mullet, now it's just like crazy. Maybe I'll take my headset off real quick. Give it a nice comb. Look at that. It's really wild. It gets really poofy after I take a shower. Wait. Is it better to block the Mirror Retriever and force them to pick now?
No.
Probably not.
No, I think that's much worse, actually.
Well, because they're definitely sacking the Mirror Retriever at some point.
Mm-hmm.
This was not advisable. Well, yeah. Also, like I think my hair. I don't know. Maybe people are just so used to seeing me like as I used to exist. Um. Yeah. Let's like a one. The fact that a glass talk is maybe lethal is pretty nice. Oh, that's
One,
nice.
two, three, four, five, six, seven. That's pretty good, right?
Yeah, I would say we keep that. Oh my goodness.
I think I just played these two out now.
Yeah, this. Well, the glass dusk is interesting because we have like guaranteed lethal by giving the glass dusk unblockable and then putting Batterskull on it
But
next
they're dead
turn.
next turn anyways, right? It's six
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
air.
I understand. I'm just
Yeah.
I'm just talking out loud. Just chill. Like I'm a bit behind here. I mean, you're definitely playing the 2-drop, so you can just play that.
Mm-hmm.
What is the next best thing to do? Skinwing. Like we might die, right? That's a possibility. We have to block both Hexblade Golems.
Which means I should
Yeah,
play the Scarab God then, I think, right?
yeah, because the Glass Dust Hulk. The Glass Dust Hulk doesn't really do anything. It's kind of weird because maybe we should have cycled the Glass Dust Hulk. We can also cycle the Hulk and play Skinwing. I'm just trying to figure out, like, yeah, we have them dead in the air this turn. We just have to
No, so
survive.
if I do that,
Oh, we have them. Sorry, excuse me. We have them
Mhm.
dead next turn. Um, I don't. I honestly don't really think it matters. Cycling is kind of intriguing because you could draw like Revoke, which would be kind of nice. But oh, they have an Orcish Vandal up, so it doesn't. Wait, are we just dead? Actually, like, can we possibly survive? I don't know. Oh, of course we can. We can always block a Hexplate with the Sanctum Gargoyle and like take the bad trade. In that case, maybe the Glass Dusk is better, but it's not lethal. That's so weird. I don't know. I just play the Scarab God. I think it's K. What's nice about the Scarab God is if you kill the automaton, you can maybe get it back. If you like double blocked or something, I don't know. Or if you force them to sack it. I need to catch up. Look at don't think see within it. So I actually think the reason I thought I was in it, now that I think about it, was I'm pretty sure, and maybe I'm just going crazy. I'm pretty sure. Oh, was it a feature? Probably was a feature draft. I believe I might have been across from LSV while he was building that deck, but I can't remember for sure. Okay, so they're gonna if they activate Orcish out of combat, we're not scared, right? Oh, they just want to loot. Yeah, I like the Scarab God because the Scarab God, yeah, I mean, it just does the most. Because you have to assume the Sanctum is going to be good in the air.
wait, so they
Oh, it has haste? How does it have haste?
Thopter and Jir.
Oh, it makes artifacts haste? Yeah, maybe we are just kaput here.
So I believe this is
I
forced.
think you have to block both fives. Yeah, that's why this play pattern didn't work out for us too well. But we couldn't have done anything else, right? Wait, how many artifacts does he have? Could you have blocked the Treasure Keeper? No, because then he sacks them both at your face and we die.
No, if I have
So
to block...
I think I realized the misplay. We should have played Skinwing. No, never mind. I was gonna say we could have equipped the Ancestral Blade, but then he doesn't have to kill. They don't have to kill the 1/1 because that would have gained us 1 more life, which actually was randomly huge here. So yeah, they're gonna kill the Sanctum Gargoyle, and we're just dead. I think.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, can't really draw anything.
I mean, if we draw Revoke, like that's what we're looking for.
Why not double block? If I double block, I die. So suppose I double block one of these.
Yeah, we're
They're
dead.
showing
Double block.
6 damage there. Then they can use this one to sack this to deal me 2, and then they use the other. Yeah, they just sack the one I'm
Oh, we
blocking with the
actually
West
drew
Wing.
a revoke. Oh, but it's too late now, I think.
Is it?
Man, if we cycled last turn, we would have drawn that and we might have won. I mean, the only play is to kill one of these 5/7s and then play the Scarab God. We're not gaining any traction. Like, we're just going to be in a similar spot.
Should I just play Skinwing then?
No. I don't think so, because the Scarab God comes back to our hand. Like, we could draw another Revoke Existence. Like, it maybe is an out.
Hold on. Wait, are we even dead anymore? They don't even have that many artifacts left.
That's true, but we're looking pretty close. Oh, I guess you don't have to block the 5/7.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Well,
they didn't even sack.
6, 7.
Yeah. Yeah, this is kind of the situation where Skinwing in play could be threatening lethal.
So, look, actually, here's what happens. If I block here, it's 5, 6, 7. Assume they attack with one of these. 8, 9, then 10, 11, right? Mm-hmm. Which is not lethal. Then I could equip and then try to bash them. Yeah.
Yeah, well, the 9/9 lifelink isn't that good because they can sack to block, but then it makes their attacks a lot worse. Their non-artifact attacks. Kind of interesting. I actually think, I think we'd be winning harder if we would have figured out to cycle both Glassdust Hulks, but that's obviously, in retrospect, after seeing... It was hard to imagine how, the Orcish Vandals were going to play out.
5, 6, 7... Oh no, I'm dead. Well, no, I have to block this.
Yeah, I think it's a forced play.
Wait, what happens
so if you block the Treasure Keeper...
No, then I take 8 and then they sack that, and then they sack that, so I die. So I have to block here.
Yeah, it's block the 5/7.
Oh, this sucks.
Yep. I mean, I think... Well, now we're just at too low life. I was going to say another revoke would have been good, but... Yeah, we had to get one of those off the board. Kind of hilarious how high power level this format is, and literally our mythic rares have been so bad. They've just not done any. They don't do what you'd expect to do. It reminds me of Modern Masters almost, where you could have a really dumb you could have Kaiga or something, and Modern Masters won, but it actually who cares? It's not really that great. Yeah, we are DAD,
right,
as they say.
That sucks.
Yeah, I think cycling the Hulk that turn earlier, I think we're still lose in the end because like I said, we don't get any traction.
Yeah, that's the problem. We were just too far. All right, GG's opponent.
I wonder if it was ever possible to get the Ancestral Blade onto the 6/7, right? Onto the Sanctum Gargoyle, because that would have cost 2 Orcish Vandal throws, but I don't think we ever had the mana to do that. Like it's crazy. But that turn that we played the Blade, instead of going Blade Scarab God, we could have went Blade, Equip Blade, Scarab God. My brain is just I don't really want to. I don't care too much, but that actually might have been the winning play, which sounds ridiculous, because that would have allowed us to block better. Also, we needed 1 or 2 more health. Also, the turn that we equipped the Batterskull turned out to,
I think that was actually really good.
Yeah.
All right.
They ended up killing us faster. Sorry, I'm just thinking because it's interesting. We were going to play a Glassdust Hulk instead. I don't know. I think it was a huge throw because if you think about it, the Batterskull being able to just. Yeah, no, it was really bad.
I think if I didn't do that, they could just mow down all of my creatures. Then what?
I think it would have been they would have run out of stuff. But the big thing was you just lost health points. We just threw a 4/4 lifelink vigilance creature into the graveyard to make the play. So we were forced to win via the flyer, right? And yeah, I knew at the time it just felt bad because that could have maybe double blocked something. It could have even just that batter skull just like blocking, just literally blocking a 5/7 for one turn and gaining us 9 life would have maybe been the difference. Though they wouldn't have been threatened to die, we would have played a really long game. Having them kill the germ with 2 artifacts would have cost them 2
But they
artifacts.
don't
Right.
have
I
to
mean,
kill the germ. That's what I'm saying.
yeah, but they just don't. Like, it's just, sorry, I'm trying to articulate why I think it was good, why it was bad. I think equipping was the best way to beat 2x Vandal.
That's
Yeah,
what
no, I mean,
that's what I was saying.
yeah,
at the
I'm
beginning,
not.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I'm right. I'm just saying my intuition of we are putting a 4/4 lifelink creature into the bin instead of playing a 3/4 unblockable does not feel correct. And for instance, the Glassluck Hulk is really scary because if we ever got Batterskull on that, that would have been kind of insane. But
Yeah.
was a good try.
Was a good
Opponent's
try.
deck was quite good. Like they had a lot of cool synergies going on. Also, Metallic Rebuke was just really strong against our deck.
Yeah, our deck is really, really clunky. That's the problem, right?
Well, it's kind of weird. In the games where we had like the Darksteel Axe and creatures early, like Metallic Rebuke, we easily played around. But when we had to rely on the 5-drops, and if there was something I learned from that draft, and maybe the people at our draft knew better than us, was that Glass's Culp was awful.
I
And
don't
we
think it's
tabled
awful.
them.
I think it's fine.
I don't think it's awful either, but I'm just saying like what happened was we drafted around these Glasshouse Hulks and they didn't end up being that good. Like we didn't hit anybody with them ever, and we almost always cycled them. Though we had other really strong 5-drops and we had equipment.
I
that
think
were really
that's the
good.
difference. We already had a bunch of like insane 5-drops, so just more 5-drops is not necessarily great.
Oh yeah, especially considering they're cycling. I'm not saying
Right.
they shouldn't have been in the deck. Sorry, I don't get to play Magic often, so I really
Sure.
enjoy like discussing like what went well,
Mhm.
what went wrong in the drafts, because I don't know, I just like thinking about that kind of stuff. But yeah, thanks for having me, of course.
Yep. All right, Ruben. 2 important things.
I want to talk about something in the chat after
Okay.
you tell important
2
things.
important things. A, who are we going to raid? B, what's for dinner for you?
Okay, so A, who are we gonna raid? I think we should raid. Well, that's the thing is like your audience probably wants a Moto player.
Yes.
So I would guess we'd want to raid somebody like Darkest Mage or Boss MTG, because I do like Abe. Oh, Sandy Dog streaming. I do like Abe, but Abe is playing like standard on Arena. Is Sandy Dog on Moto? No, he's on Arena. Okay, so I think the obvious choice is he's playing M21 sealed. Actually, I don't think anybody in the chat is going to want to watch that.
All right.
So actually, probably not MJ. Well, Boss is playing 8-rack. That's pretty fun to watch. I think that's who I would raid. But yeah, so many people stream Arena. Wow, it's like literally like the only non-Arena streamers are Boss and Darkest Mage. But yeah, I was going to talk to somebody in the chat. Armath says the Hulks are good because you can just cycle them. I actually think that you've got it backwards, my friend. I think that if you're cycling them most of the time, they're very bad. Like, think about that draft. I think we cycled Hulks 4 or 5 times, and we cast one, like, once. So, actually, that is, in a very high power level format, like, Jarvis knows, like, how high power level this format is. Mm-hmm. It's actually, and that's why you hear me saying, oh, Chromatic Star is bad, Chromatic Star is bad. It's very much, it reminds me of, for a long time, they printed Elvish Visionary in Core Set. And people put Elvish Visionary into their deck without realizing that your deck win percentage actually goes down when you cast an Elvish. Your win percentage goes down when you cast an Elvish Visionary. If you're spending 2 mana to play a 1/1 that cycles, like similar to Glass Hulk, like we were paying 1 mana to draw a random card every game because we had 3 Glass Hulks. Obviously, we had a lot of synergy with the Hulks. Like, we had Skin Wings, we had Darksteel. So, I think they were actually good in our deck. I just want to comment on that mentality of they are good because they're cycle. That's how you end up with a really bad deck. That's how you end up with 3 Chromatic Stars in your deck. But, you had an Orcish Vandal, so they were fine. But in reality, like, it's just not good. But it cycles into a 1/1. Yeah, I mean, but a 1/1 for 2, like, we're just talking about core set draft. It's quite bad, right? You're hoping to, I guess, chump block or something.
I agree with Ruben, but the reality is Chromatic Star has a lot of hidden synergies.
Oh, for sure. It was great in our opponent's deck. So, I'm just saying, like, your goal going into the draft shouldn't be I have 4 cards that cycle themselves.
Right, I
Um,
agree with that. I agree with that.
because even in our deck where we had really, really powerful mythic rares, we had 3 mythic rares. That makes cycling better because we're gonna draw our good cards more often. We never. Honestly, I think it was just kind of unlucky that Batterskull or Sword never won us a game. Like that's kind of absurd. Because when I first saw our draft deck, I was like, oh, like we are just like the random white blue like Flyer Z deck that's gonna win with these crazy bombs, but they never did. We only ever won with Darksteel Axe, which it was good in our deck, but
All
it's
right.
kind of funny to think about.
So,
Sorry, I'm just rambling because I have
yep.
nothing else to say.
Well,
But
I'm gonna raid Boss MTG, and then probably call it.
nice. I'm actually gonna check out the stream because I
Okay.
love 8 rack. All right, see you guys.
Yep. See ya.
Thanks.